welcome to our crafty home.
Hello, nice to see you again. So today we wanted to talk to you about where by the end of the month we're going to show you progress. So we'll go over our canvases and what the progress has been for each canvas. And we're trying to kind of, achieve a reduction in the amount of canvases. We haven't bought anything in January. That's good news for us. Last year we bought 79 canvases. So we'll show you using Lisette's form of where we were last year each month, and then from those months this year how we've either reduced or increased it. So we're going to show you that all at the end of the month. And but for now we want to talk about, you get into these reductions of your stash, and we had committed to a number of canvases. So we had 9 canvases. We had Savior is Born, Canine Christmas, Carnival Magic, Ye Old Christmas Shop, Cafe Paris, Cinnamon Coffee, The Grinch, The Secret Garden, and Tornado Landscape. So those were the 9. Out of there, we completed The Savior is Born. That has been completed. And what we're doing is we've started on most of these other canvases. Not all of them, but most of them. But you get into this thing too where you start to plan. And also way back, I think about mid-year last year, we said, hey, there's a Richard Lorenz event that comes up in January. There's an opportunity to get a JoJo and a Mojo canvas, those little ones. So we'll show you that in our month end, those 2 completions. And then also we had Bubblegum Spaniel, which we wanted to complete as well. And they're all manageable, smaller canvases, but those were all completed. So we've actually added, to our list, but we've completed some smaller ones. And now what we want to talk to you about, see what your thoughts are. Like, you can weigh in too if you want on some of these. We're going to show you some of the canvases that we're looking at after looking at the different events that are coming up. Now, most of the events they're not all here, but most of them are Dining Painting with Friends 2.0. And some of the events we link into there because this is a supportive community and everybody really supports each other. And so what they do at Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 is, YouTubers that aren't huge have an opportunity to host events, which is kind of nice. So if you ever want to see those, you just go on to Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 on Facebook, and you will see their list of events and all the hosts of these. So that is one that we link into, and there's others too that we link into because we did really well in the fall event. Actually, fall and Christmas, there were 2 big events that we got involved in. And so you never know, these events pop up and you may start wanting to get involved in those events. So some of the things that we are thinking about is I was looking at the Disney event and of doing Grogu. So Lorraine will bring it over.
For sure.
Like all the Star Wars has come underneath Disney now. So Grogu is one of the characters. So I was thinking of that one for the Disney event. So that's one. And that one is in May. Hosted by Laura, Crafty Chef Diamond herself. So that's what I'm thinking about. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, just for the guys especially. I'm glad there's one here that's for guys. There's a military one too, that's really nice. But this one's in March, and it's hosted by Neil of Diamonds and Stuff. So I was thinking maybe support that one. And so Planes, Trains, and Automobiles would be Rails to Pandora. And this is cool because it's the railway going through the mountains. And there's some real cool stories you can tell about the mountains and having the trains in the mountains. It's pretty cool. So that's another one. Thinking of that one, maybe.
I don't know if you can see that very well, but
You can see a little bit of a train there.
yeah.
The other one, very strongly thinking about it, not linked to an event, but it's pretty cool. I think one of these canvases was given to Katie on Diamonds and Washi, I recall. And it's called The 13th Hour. And we got this, surprisingly, we got this for free. And it wasn't even, it came in the package and it wasn't on the shipping label or nothing. And yet I think it's such an intriguing one. I don't know what you guys think, but it'd be kind of a cool one to have your opinions of what you see as the 13th hour and what this canvas would mean to you. But the other thing is the number of colors in there is phenomenal. It's almost 100 colors, so.
Yeah, they've got here 91 colors, including 3 ABs and 5 fairy dust diamonds, for a total count of 93,177.
So this is a biggie if I decide to do it, but you can see there's going to be a lot of color in there, and it's an interesting one to talk about. So that's another one that we're thinking about. The other one is the Masters event, which is usually an annual one with Katie, hosted by Katie, Diamonds and Washi. That one, Lorraine's thinking of doing, it's a companion piece actually. Lady with Fan.
Yes.
So Lorraine had done the other original one.
Woman in Gold.
Woman in Gold, and this is the companion piece to that. So that's something Lorraine's thinking about for the Masters.
So quite colorful.
So that would be kind of a nice one to do. Now, for the Christmas event, we go crazy about Christmas all the time. We're always doing something about Christmas. So Lorraine, I got this for a gift for Lorraine for Christmas. And it's for the Christmas event that usually comes at the end of the year. Hannah Lynn, 12 Days of Christmas. So Lorraine's thinking of doing that one as her Christmas canvas.
So I'll just show you down below here. And there she is.
Now, those are gorgeous. Lorraine's working on some right now. You'll see the work in progress that we do at the end of the month.
Yeah, Cafe Patty is what I'm doing. So, yeah, this is a very, very pretty one.
So I think somehow that's going to get done this year. I don't think Lorraine can leave that sit on the sidelines.
I don't think so.
So that's one.
Okay.
Now there's another event hosted by Pampered with Diamonds, Nancy, and it's called Pumpkins in the Fall. So that's one of the events, but there's a number of events that relate to fall and Halloween and everything. So we'll have to see. You could enter it into multiple things. That's another possibility.
So this one here is the Boo Cafe. And I noticed like there's several little pumpkins in here, so that qualifies for the event.
You know, and then there's other fall events too, and Halloween events. Drills and Chills, for example, that's a big one, which we won some prizes out of Drills and Chills. So we might enter this in multiple ones, like Drills and Chills, pumpkins, pumpkins in the fall.
Yeah, so that's quite a nice one. There we go.
So that's what we're thinking of, and like probably by the end of the month, we're going to go over our canvases with you. And if you want to weigh in on any of these, let us know. Then we'd go, we'll do a full unboxing and show you the drills and everything if we bring any of these on. But for now, we're working away at some of our existing canvases. So we still want to show you the progress on those, because it is an event where we're trying to make a dent in our whips and also our stash, because we had a fairly big stash for 1 year diamond painters. So so that's about all. And like I said, if you want to weigh in on some of these, we'd welcome your comments. We always enjoy your comments, and we also like to engage with you on those comments and talk to you a little bit about things. And so if you guys have any ideas too, like I said, we started in this year buying 79 canvases last year. Now we're trying to chop down, and all these are competing for each other. It's, you go back and look at the boxes again, you say, oh, I think I want to do that one. So this may still change a little bit.
Well, and I think our struggle is we love all the canvases, so it's like, oh boy, which one do I select?
Yeah, and there's so many events in here. Like we got a bunch of landscapes, and I noticed in August,
Oh yeah.
there's a landscapes one by Laura again, Crafty Chef Diamond. She's got a landscape, and we got a bunch of landscapes. So you never know what'll sneak in to there, right? Because
Yeah.
we have a whole pile of those too. So you can see it's quite a dilemma here.
Yeah.
But we welcome you coming along and seeing how we do. So thank you for joining us.
Yes,
and
thanks so much.
yeah, we'll see you as well, and we'll be going towards a month end review of how we're doing.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.